Yo, what is up? Welcome back to a weekly gaming news show. Today is Sunday, July the 8th, 2018. I'm here as always with my right-hand man, Trenell, and I'm Todd, and we got some news to talk about today.
Yes, it is. We are back in the studio, as it seems, back in the lab, where we belong. You're back at the MLK monument, and I'm in the sunset. This is where we belong.
That's right.
But it's good to be back. It's good to have you back. You was on vacation for like a minute, my boy.
Yeah, 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks in Buffalo, New York.
How was it?
Actually, we had a great time because my brother-in-law lived in Buffalo, and basically we used it as a base. Okay. We spent a lot of time in Canada. We went up to the falls. We went up to Toronto a couple of times, and yeah, it was a blast. We had good times.
That is what's up. I've never actually been up to Buffalo. Is that further up north than the Hamptons? I've been to the Hamptons.
Oh yeah, way further.
Yeah, I've been to the Hamptons. That's as far north as I've been.
It's 20 minutes from Canada.
Oh yeah, no, haven't been to Canada. My mom and my sister have gone. I haven't been, but it's good to have you back in the good old US of A. And we got some gaming news that we want to talk about. It's Sunday, so you know what time it is. And for those of you that are watching on twitch.tv/TrueSonic, what's going on, guys? We've changed addresses. So, meet us over here. We're talking about this kind of stuff every single Sunday, and we would love for you guys to join us over here, and especially if you're watching this on YouTube, because the content over there, we really haven't done a good job of explaining any of the changes that we've made in our format. But the YouTube channel now does its content a little bit differently. Instead of the entire podcast, we're going to be uploading it throughout the week so that you guys actually have something to click on. But if you want to watch the entire show in its entirety, you got to meet us here on Twitch or on Facebook. Those will be the only two places that we will be streaming the live show from here on out. So thanks once again to all of our supporters and followers and viewers. We really appreciate you. And this show is essentially for you, so let's freaking get on with it. The first thing we have, but before we actually do get into our weekly icebreaker, is an update to a previous story that we covered. So Boogie, why don't you go ahead and start us off with that one?
Yeah, so we talked about We Happy Few, which is a dystopian. It's kind of a horror game. You can call it that.
Psychological horror.
Yeah, psychological, exactly. It's a dystopian future. It's coming out this August, I think August 10th. And it was essentially banned in Australia because the Australian rating board refused to give it any rating, which would not allow it to be for sale in Australia. Compulsion Games, which is the developer, and this is being published by Gearbox, by the way.
Yeah, Gearbox, formerly of Borderlands.
Borderlands, that's right.
Knowledge.
So they appealed the ruling, and the ratings board came back and gave it an R18 plus rating. Their initial the initial problem with the game was drug use, and the fact that there's a portion of the games where you use drugs, and it helps you. It basically rewards you, makes the game a bit easier, makes that section of the game a bit easier. And the premise of the game is that you're in this future where the government mandates you take this specific drug, which is basically an emotion inhibitor.
Yeah. So it basically keeps you from flipping the flip out.
Right.
Because everything is so bad there. They have to make people happy via enhancements.
Yeah, I think the drug is even called joy. Right.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, this was actually shown off at E3, right?
Yeah, it's been out for a while. I played the alpha like last year or sometime.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, so they got an R18 plus rating, which allow it to be sold. And good for them. And they don't have to make any modifications or anything to the game. As everybody else is going to get it. So
I mean, that's what's up, because I mean, there's plenty of other games that have drugs as a mechanic. I mean, the first thing that comes to mind for me is Max Payne. Max Payne, has mad drugs.
The painkillers.
Painkillers, yeah. And it's like, without it, Max can't really even function. Like, he needs that stuff to even function. So I'm not sure why We Happy Few is or was having such a hard time getting a rating over in Australia, and it's good that they're actually going to be able to release the game there. So very happy for them. Not really the type of game that I would normally jump into. I'm not a real like psychological horror like game fanatic, and my phone's going off. This is very unprofessional of me. But yeah, it's all well and good. We're happy that things are going according to plan with Gearbox and the developer of We Happy Few, and can't wait to see the finished product. Or what about you? I don't plan on buying it, but what about you?
Yeah,
did you like the alpha?
Yeah, I didn't really enjoy it. It is creepy as hell because you get out of the manhole, you start walking, and just people just run up to you doing talking crazy and muttering.
I bet
it's really weird. I don't know. I might give it a try if I can get my hands on it without any significant cost. But it's not something I'm itching to play for sure.
Yeah, and if anybody from the Borderlands team is working on this, then you can expect some pretty stellar dialogue.
Yeah,
they've been known to bring the jokes, bring the dark humor, and it looks like this is going to be chock full of that.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, so that was an update from a previous episode. If there's any story that we failed, where we failed to mention a specific aspect of it, or if there's anything that comes up later with the story that we covered, make sure that you let us know by hitting us up on our social media. All the information is down below. You can see it at the bottom of the screen. You can also see it in the description. And hit us up on Twitter, Facebook. Let us know what you guys think. And if there's any corrections needed, we'll definitely address it in this segment. But that was the opening part of the show, our updates and corrections. So now we can actually get into our weekly icebreaker, which is essentially a question that we ask of each other to get a sense of where we are on certain gaming related or pop culture related topics. And you can also submit questions to us, and we will answer your questions during this segment as well. All the information is below. I'm going to keep on saying it because we want to engage with our audience. And for those of you that are watching us live on Facebook and on twitch.tv/AWGNS podcast, you can also ask us questions in the chat live using the hashtag AskAWGNS. We'll answer all your questions if we can get to them during the show. But with that said, let's get into the weekly icebreaker. This is a question that I wanted to bring up, and it's primarily because I've been addicted to a certain thing, and so I kind of want to share my addiction with you guys today.
It's not your addiction alone, my friend.
Yeah, yes. Oh, so I've heard. So let's go ahead and get into it. This week's weekly icebreaker is What You Playing Volume 9. I'm gonna call it Volume 9. I have absolutely no idea. This is a reoccurring question that we ask on here because we always want to know what's new in gaming and what we're currently playing. So that's why we're asking the question, what you playing? But this time it's with a little twist. We're doing the mobile edition because I've been addicted to a particular mobile game, and we're going to talk about it right now. Marvel Strike Force is so much damn fun.
It's really good. It's if I'm playing the same thing, I actually played quite a bit over the past 2 weeks. I'm
about to boot it up right now and tell you what my team doing.
Because I didn't have anything else to when I had the downtime waiting for the kids to take rides and stuff like that. But yeah, I've been crushing it. I actually just unlocked Cap.
Oh, you got Cap? Oh man,
I just unlocked them. I've been like since the game started. You get that one node. When I've been doing it. And there was a week, I think it was last week. It was the week I was on vacation, but they were giving you double. What do they call them? Shards.
Double the shards, yeah.
Yeah. So a couple of times, at least four. I think it's like 5 times. I got 8 Cap shards in the day.
Okay, dang.
So
that's what's up.
That helped me out, and then I actually joined an alliance.
Okay, and, I need to get up with you because I'm in an alliance just for shits and giggles, but I actually need to join one that is going to have people actually working because these people are whack.
Yeah,
send me the invite.
They're on Discord. So you have to be on Discord.
What? Oh, I'm all in.
Yeah, they're in Discord. Because basically for the raid, they give you raid pass. They'll tell you what raid pass to take. Yeah, joining the raid helped me out. Joining that active alliance.
The Thanos Raids and what else they got going on?
The Ultimus ones.
Yeah, the Ultimus Raids. Yep.
But it gets you the little squares and triangles. I don't know what they're called, but it gets you the little squares and triangles.
So you can level up your individual abilities. Yeah.
I got my Quake. Like she's 6-star.
Oh, Quake is so good.
Oh, she's like one of the best. 6 stars.
Oh, she's 6 stars. Oh man, the highest star count on a character that I have is I have 4 characters that are 3 stars. My Quake is still a 2-star.
Yeah, my Quake is 6 stars, and I actually have a 5-star Gamora.
Oh, you got Gamora. I don't have Gamora. Yeah. I just unlocked Nebula. I think she's okay. She has a lot of her attacks. Like once she's done attacking, she attacks fast and she gets a lot of speed up buffs and evasion and counters. Yeah. So like after every single one of her moves, she gets a buff. That's why I like her.
So let me ask you a question. Your number 1 team. What's your 5?
My number 1 team right now is Wolverine, Spider-Man, Quake, Elektra, and the Hand Sorceress. That is my team right now.
And you don't have a tank.
Sometimes I like to swap in Luke Cage or Crossbones.
Yeah.
But as far as like getting rid of people quickly and evading getting attacked, that's my squad, because when you have Elektra with anybody from the hand, they get an evasion buff.
They get the evasion.
They get an evasion buff. Yeah, so I use that, and plus the healing for the sorceress also gives me a defense buff.
Oh, nice.
So I get to heal and get defense at the same time.
Yeah. So
you guys, we're just nerding out for a little while. You're free to join in on the conversation down in the comments below. Let us know exactly who you're playing.
It's on iOS and Android.
Absolutely free.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, free to play. And you know what? The thing is, I've been really tempted, but I haven't.
Microtransactions, I think they're abusive.
I haven't had the need to actually use them. Like I wanted to use them to just like get what I wanted like right now, but you just wait a day, and then everything replenishes. But man, sometimes I'll be just like, I just want to pay this money right now,
right. Yeah, so,
and get this gold.
My 5 I'm using the Hulk.
I'm really close to unlocking the Hulk.
You get them from the achievements.
Yeah, the achievements. I'm really close.
As soon as I got him, I leveled them up as high as I could.
Yeah.
I used the Hulk with Crossbones and Yondu.
I hate Yondu, man. I hate fighting him. He's really good.
Oh my gosh.
He's really good.
I got Night Nurse as my healer and Quake. That's the team I run. I run through people. Every now and then I'll swap in Gamora for Crossbones. I also have Black Widow, which is kind of
Black Widow's dope. A lot of stealth buffs with her.
Apparently she's hard to get. I got lucky because you get those shards, and I got a 50. I got 50 of her out of
That's crazy.
And it unlocked a 2-star Black Widow. I mean, she's sitting at 2 stars because I don't have.
You don't have any more shards for her.
The only way you can get them is out of the thing.
I'm at 155 of 180 for Hulk.
Yeah.
And as soon as I get him, he is on the squad.
He's so good because what you do is you make him taunt, and the thing with the Hulk is you got to let him beat him past half his health. Because then he does the Hulk smash for like 1.5 damage, and he gets a regen. He gets a health regen buff. Oh, it's so good. I smack teams. I let the Hulk get beat up, and I use Yondu to call in my Ravagers.
Yep. Oh, it's so good. Yeah. I want to get Nick Fury because because I have shield agents on my team as well, so that'll work better for him.
Did you get your Ant-Man yet?
No. I can't. I did the campaign, but I'm so low level I can't get through the medium campaigns. I only went through the hard one, through the easy ones.
I stopped at I think I stopped at the first hard node. I got to the first hard node, and I haven't really. After that, I've just been auto playing.
Yeah. I just auto play the easy ones to get materials to level people up. But no, I have not unlocked Ant-Man. I don't like him too much. He has the where he gets big and stomps on people that slows people down, but Quake has something similar as well.
His thing is that silence. He has a thing where he locks ability.
Yeah. That's the one where he gets small. So he has the one where he gets all giant and steps on people that does slow.
That does slow. Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, Quake has that. And then the ability lock, like bad.
Yeah, that's useful. I use it on healing, and you can finish off a team. It works, but I haven't really put a lot of effort into him. Right now, I got my top 5 team. I'm working Cap up because Cap is good. Is the thing I want to pair him up with Black Widow.
You can get the taunt like every other turn because every time you taunt, he spawns energy. It's crazy.
And then if I get Black Widow, he'll get a speed boost. She gets that like every other turn.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's that's what I plan on doing. But yeah, it's super fun.
Okay, so we're gonna drop this conversation for now. Welcome to the weekly gaming Marvel Strike Force show, because that's exactly what we were doing right now. But yeah, it's such a fun game. I've been literally addicted to it. If you haven't tried it, I definitely can recommend it as a mobile game. Another game that I've been playing on my downtime is Bubble Witch Saga 3. It's just like Bubble Bobble, but it's just bright and colorful, and the sounds and colors make me feel good. I don't know. It's a fun game. I
still go back to SimCity every so often, but not as often. The Marvel Strike Force has taken
so good
SimCity time. Yeah.